YouTube video script. Tim Shattuck and Bella's 3-month survival miracle fade in to a dramatic close-up of a thin, bearded man with a wild look, hugging a dog. A vast, endless blue ocean. A tiny, battered catamaran boat bobbing helplessly in the waves. Audio, SFX. Wind howling, waves crashing heavily. Dramatic, suspenseful background music. Imagine being lost in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. No GPS, no working engine, and absolutely no contact with the outside world. For 90 days, Australian sailor Tim Shattuck and his dog, Bella, stared death in the face. This is the chilling day-by-day story of how they survived 3 months in the wild ocean, eating nothing but raw fish. The dream turned nightmare visual. Maps showing the journey from La Paz, Mexico, heading towards French Polynesia. Show a beautiful, sunny day on the water, then transitioning into a massive dark storm with lightning. In April 2023, Tim Shattuck and his rescue dog Bella set sail from Mexico for a dream voyage. But just a few weeks into the journey, disaster struck. A violent storm battered their boat, completely destroying the catamaran's electronics, radar, and engine. Suddenly, they were drifting aimlessly in the vast, unforgiving Pacific. Surviving the scorching day's visual. The blazing sun beating down on the boat. Tim sitting under a makeshift shelter made from a tarp, wiping sweat from his forehead. Bella panting in the shade next to him. Though daytime was a battle against the blazing sun. With temperatures soaring, dehydration was their biggest enemy. Tim had to create makeshift shelters to keep himself and Bella out of the direct heat. To survive, they relied entirely on rainwater, collecting every single drop they could in buckets whenever it drizzled. The terrifying, pitch-black night's visual transitioned to night. The ocean is pitch black. The stars are bright, but the boat looks incredibly small and lonely. Creepy, low-frequency music plays. Tim is awake, looking out into the dark water. With I God and I'm NVO. But if the days were burning, the nights were terrifying. Surrounded by pitch-black darkness, the ocean felt alive with danger. Giant waves would rock the disabled boat, and the constant fear of sharks circling beneath them kept Tim awake for hours. In those freezing, lonely nights, Bella's warmth and companionship were the only things keeping Tim sane. The raw fish diet, survival mode, visual. Tim using a basic fishing rod to catch a fish. He carefully cuts a piece of raw fish, feeds some to an eager Bella, and then eats a piece himself. His face shows struggle but determination. With their packaged food supplies quickly running out, Tim had to adapt. He became a master fisherman, using basic gear to catch fish from the ocean. With no fire to cook, Tim and Bella lived on a strict diet of raw fish. Bella, always the loyal companion, ate her portion eagerly, keeping her strength up alongside her owner. Imagine facing a struggle deeper than hunger. Tim did just that. His biggest hurdle wasn't food, but the mental toll. In a time of despair, his focus shifted. He found purpose in keeping Bella safe. Through their bond, hope flickered. Tim revealed, "Bella is a beautiful animal, she kept me going." Her love pushed him to survive. Every day, he searched for hope in her eyes. Their connection became his strength. Remember, love can be a lifeline. Hold on to those who uplift you. Share your thoughts below and cherish your bonds. The Miracle Rescue, Day 90, visual. A helicopter or a massive tuna trawler boat appearing in the distance. The crew of the trawler looking through binoculars and spotting the tiny boat. Tim waving a red cloth desperately. 3 months passed. No one knew where they were. But on day 90, a miracle happened. A helicopter accompanying a Mexican tuna trawler spotted a tiny speck in the water. As they got closer, they couldn't believe their eyes. A heavily bearded, incredibly thin man waving for help, with a dog by his side. Steps to freedom visual. Footage, images of the actual rescue, if available, or a recreation of Tim being helped onto the big ship, smiling warmly, holding a bottle of water. Bella being carried gently by a sailor, wagging her tail. Though the crew rushed to rescue them. Amazingly, despite 3 months at sea, Tim's vitals were completely normal. He was thin, dehydrated, and exhausted, but alive. His first words to the doctors? He just wanted a warm meal. Bella, too, was in remarkably good health, thanks to Tim's constant care.